See? All right. Thank you all for being here. I truly believe that's how everything works out. So, what I do know and what I have learned is that when you have a vision, and it's a vision of freedom and a vision of what you want your life to be, of living and success, that you have a map and a compass of where you want to go with your life. You're not wandering around in the wilderness trying to find your way, trying to find a map or a compass. And so, my intention today is to help you find where you want to go, get some clarity. And the sooner you get clarity, the quicker you can go from where you are today to where you want to be. It's a vision of living success and freedom that you then have a map and a compass, and you're not wandering around trying to figure out where you want to be, trying to find your way. And so my intention is to help you get clarity. And the sooner you get clarity, the quicker you can go from where you are today to where you want to be in your life. So, a little bit about me. I started with hypnosis about 20 years ago now. And I started because I used hypnobirthing to birth my first child, our first child. And I had had two children. The births were not easy. I have a degree in psychology. And I heard about hypnobirthing and thought, what the heck? I'm going to try it because why not? It went so well that the OB said to me, if you want to be a practitioner, I will endorse you in my practice. And at the time, I was an at-home mom, and I decided, why not? I'll teach it on the side. I'll do it on weekends and evenings. Well, that went so well, and I realized that the power of the mind is so incredibly powerful. Why not use it for all these other things? So I became certified then as a hypnotist and started working part-time and started with athletes, but see clients for everything else. At the time, I didn't know that I would be doing what I was doing. I also know that not only when we don't plan our life, we don't know what's going to happen with our life. And I had no idea what was happening with my life. But I do believe that manifesting is super important. So we're going to talk a little bit about manifesting and setting your goals because to me, just like praying is manifesting, you're putting it out there, whether you're putting out to there to God or the universe, but you're putting out your intentions of what you want. And when you don't set your intentions, you don't know where you're going with your life. You don't have a map of your life. And so I remember not having a map of my life, not knowing what I was doing for my birthing with my first two births. And I said, oh, I want to do them naturally, no big deal. Well, they ended up disastrous because I didn't have a plan and I ended up with interthecals and all kinds of crazy stuff. So with my third, I had a plan, I had a map. And that's exactly what I want to help you guys today is to create a map and goals for your life so that you have somewhere that you need to go, you want to go, and then you can get there. I do believe that I manifested foster girls. And the reason I believe that is because I always wanted girls and I had three boys because God gives us what he says we should have, right? And so I did end up thinking, I want a girl, I want a girl. Well, I'd never known anyone that fostered, but for some crazy reason, God laid on my heart that I needed to have foster girls. And I wasn't sure why that was going to happen. And I manifested two girls, not one. So again, it was because I put it out there. And what I know is at the time I was at church praying, God, you're the potter, I'm the clay, tell me what to do with my life. Well, we ended up with two foster girls. And I will tell you what, I said after we had those foster girls, I will never pray that again. Like, no way am I ever going to say, God, you're the potter, I'm the clay, tell me what to do. Because it was the hardest thing I had ever done in my life until my son died. But actually, until then, I said I'm never doing it. And here's the crazy thing is I started praying it again. So whatever God wants me to do, I think I got over. It's like childbirth, right? Like we say we're never gonna have a child again, and then there we go. We have, we get pregnant again. So anyway, I believe I did manifest that, and I'm now praying, God, you're the potter. Anyway, I know that as an entrepreneur now, and as someone that is responsible for every penny that I make, because I don't have a job and I don't get paid for just being there, I get paid for the results that I create, that it is very important for me to set goals and to manifest and to know exactly what I want in my life. Therefore, I want to help you guys do that because I am a little bit delayed this year. It's so good to see you. Any one of you would be interested in sharing your experience on when you set goals and affirmations, what it does for you or where it brings you in your life?
I'll just share that for me, I noticed that once there's clarity, once I get more clear, that it seems as though everything takes off at lightning speed. When I have a general concept about something, it seems sluggish sometimes. And then once I can get like really like super clear about what it is that I'm looking for, it feels like it's an accelerant and that everything goes faster.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe that's how I've started the year is with some vague concepts. And I feel as though some clarity will help me. And because you helped me a few weeks ago with something else specific, the minute you helped me in a session get clarity, it was like, boom.
Sounds good. You know where to find me. And I am
Yep.
doing in-person sessions now in Burlington at the doctor's office. And I know some of you prefer in person, so I will be there on Thursdays, and so you can find me there, or we can do virtual also, which we know works just as well, but I do enjoy the in person also. So what we're going to start out with is decluttering your mind, because what we know is that when we are not in the moment right here and right now, we are busy thinking about something that we might want to do later or should do later, which creates anxiety, or we're thinking about something from the past and that creates sadness and so regret many times. But when we can be right here in the moment at this time, we can be present with ourselves and present with our goals. So what I'm going to have you do just for a moment is to go ahead and just close your eyes and take a deep breath. And as you exhale, just let go of all the tension in your body and just listen to the sound of my voice. And imagine as you sit there, a warm wave of relaxation begins at the top of your head and moves down through your entire body, all the way down to the soles of your feet. And imagine as if all of the thoughts that are swirling in your mind begin to slow and dissolve down through your body like the soft spring rain. As your mind begins to clear, the mental noise begins to slow as it gives us time to create room for clarity. So imagine lying in a beautiful place somewhere in a field, pasture. It's a warm summer day. You can feel the warmth on your face and the cool breeze in your hair. And imagine as you look up into the brilliant blue sky, there's some big white fluffy clouds passing by. And as they pass by, they clear your mind of all outside thoughts, clear and clean, relaxing and releasing. Any to-dos, anything you're holding on to, let them pass by. You can pick them up later. All right. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and come back to this time and place. All right. Now that we have clear minds, we can begin creating who we are. But before we do that, I want to review 2024. When I started doing this, I didn't realize that I never took the time to celebrate myself and celebrate what I had accomplished in the past before I created the new me. Every small step that we take brings you closer to the life you envision. So we're going to recognize the value of every experience we've had in our lives and shift from where we were to where we're going to be. And so I have some questions for you. If you guys can pull out your papers and pens, it's time to get to work. And I am going to begin to ask a set of questions, and you can write them down. Now, this is for you. And I don't want to go too fast, but I also want to be sure that we try and keep this within the hour and a half that I promised you. So when you are complete with each question, just peek up and let me know. I'll try to give you enough time. And if you're really behind, please feel free to take yourself off of the microphone and just talk to me. I want this to be interactive. I want this to work for you guys. This isn't about telling you what to do. It's about working with you. So if you are behind or I'm going too fast, just say, hey, slow down. We need some more time. Okay. All right. So the first question I have for you, and I'd like you to write down, is what are your 3 greatest accomplishments, your key wins from 2024? 3 things that you can celebrate about yourself or your life in 2024. Let's go ahead and write that down. Three greatest accomplishments, key wins from 2024. There it is. Mhm. All right. And when you are complete with that, next question, 3 best moments of 2024. And the reason we do this is to recognize the value in every experience we've had. When we appreciate it, we can shift from negativity to positivity or scarcity to abundance. So the 3 best moments that you can recall of 2024. I'm trying to see if I can find Joan and her husband. I think they froze.
No, no.
All right. Next one.
Next.
Oh, now I'm echoing. The biggest lesson you learned. Look at the challenges you faced. View them as teachers for your life, as strengths. So what are the biggest lessons you learned in 2024? It could be something about yourself, something about trusting someone, something about someone, but lessons that you learned. Anyone that is not on camera, if I'm going too fast, just pop on, take your audio off and ask me. Tell me to slow down. All right, and after you have the lessons that you've learned, think about and reflect on who you have become from those lessons. Have you become more disciplined, more patient, more resilient? Or have you learned to set boundaries, communicate more effectively, or maybe even see things differently? So, with each lesson you've learned, what have you learned from it? And who have you become? All right. And the biggest risk that you took in 2024, the biggest risk that you took. And after the biggest risk, what is the smartest decision you made in 2024? The smartest decision you made. And what is something that you were surprised about the results from 2024? You were surprised about the results. All right, and maybe the smartest decision. What is something in 2024 that you wished you had done, but you were not able to accomplish? Maybe something you had set a goal for and you didn't quite reach it. And lastly, what are you most grateful for from 2024? The moments that stretched you, if they were tough ones, or maybe your job taught you something, but you're grateful for it. Or maybe you had a hard conversation and you're grateful for the results. Brought you clarity. What are you most grateful for? Something that happened. Okay, when we're finished here, I know you guys, we went through that pretty quickly, but be sure you read through that again and celebrate yourself, because we don't do that often enough, is celebrate what we have accomplished and who we truly are. All right, so now we're going to create the bridge between who you were in 2024 and who you are becoming in 2025. Because every action we take, every thought we have, lays the foundation for the next chapter of our life. So we're going to step into 2025 with a very clear vision when we're finished here tonight as we set the tone. So I want to dare you to dream big, dream really big about what it is. And when I work with clients, I always talk about stretchy but attainable goals. That means that if you worked really hard at it and you had your best year, it's stretchy, it's far out there, but it's doable. It's doable and it's stretchy. All right. So as we talk about the vision for your life, think about what would happen in an ideal world and let go of all expectations and set the tone for next year. So it's not what you expect, and it's about what would it be if I had an ideal 2025. Okay, so we're going to talk about who it is you want to become in 2025 and what the year ahead of you looks like. Because we all know that when we put it out there, when we manifest it, when we pray about it, we already set the wheels in motion. So I'm going to start to ask you some questions. But before I do that, I'd like to have you close your eyes again so we can begin to create that vision of you. So close your eyes because it's easier to see with our eyes closed, and take that deep breath. And as you exhale, let go of all tension in your body. And just allow that wave of relaxation to move down from the top of your head, down through your face, and relaxing all of your muscles, including your jaws. Feel that space between your teeth. And just let go. And relax your shoulders. Let them sink into your body, releasing any tension, any tightness there. And allow the wave to move down, relaxing every cell, every muscle, and every fiber. Down deeper to the tips of your toes. And just imagine now as if you are in December of 2025. And just for a moment, create in your mind an image of what she or he, what you look like in December of 2025 as you're reaching your goals. Imagine you are telling someone that you love what you've accomplished. Notice where you are, who you're with, and just see yourself with a smile on your face, realizing that all the goals you've set have come to fruition? What's new in your life? What have you accomplished? See yourself celebrating. You can open your eyes now and come back to the room, to the present moment. And now that you have a vision of you and what you look like when you reach your goals, we're going to start writing our goals. All right. So we're going to talk about big goals, but today I'm only going to have you write one goal. So you can choose which goal it is. And then on your own time, I'll give you suggestions on what kind of goals you can write. Okay. These are goals that you are committed to achieving in the next 12 months. And we're going to talk about why you want to achieve them and what you will risk in order to achieve them. We're going to be as specific as possible and declare what you will achieve with each goal as you provide measurable results. Okay. When we talk about goals, we all know what SMART goals are, most of us, right? They're specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, stretchy but attainable, they're realistic or relevant, and they're timely or time bound. And that's the SMART goals, right? So I'm going to walk you through it as we do this. So let me pull this up. Okay. So we're going to start with one goal, and you can choose which goal you want to work on right now. And we're going to actually let's do a 6-month goal. I think that's a little easier for right now. So let's do a 6-month goal, a big juicy goal that will blow you away if and when you reach it. The goal can be a personal goal, like personal growth or confidence or health. It can be a relationship goal with someone in your life or the way you want to be relationally. It could be a professional abundance goal. It could be career oriented. It could be something with your finances, pay off debt. It could be a sports goal as an athlete. So you could do relationship goal, professional abundance goal, personal goal, or a spiritual goal if you'd like. Now I know I have a spiritual goal, and that is to master my mediumship. So that's my spiritual goal, but you could do any goal you want. All right. So as you start this, start with, I am committed to, so go ahead and write down, I am committed to, and based on the goal that you chose, just write what you're committed to. So your goal could be creating $150,000 this year, having a authentic, intimate, vulnerable relationship with someone. Getting a certain goal, like Erin, yours would be, I am committed to winning nationals, being on the world team trial team. World team. It could be a abundance goal, making so much money. It could be having a certain kind of relationship. So just write what your goal is. Here's an example if this helps you guys. Let me find it for you. Mhm. I'm trying to pull mine up, see if I can grab it for you guys. My goals, here we go. Okay, so like my personal goal, I am committed to creating deep connection and presence and support with my immediate family, my sisters and my parents. So that was my personal goal. My relationship goal, committed to creating a deep and intimate relationship with joy, fun, and laughter with my boyfriend, Chad. And then I have a spiritual goal. So just write your goal out and then we're going to move from there. I'll help you guys out. All right. Next, now I have all these documents up. Okay, here we go. All right, the next thing with that goal, after you've set the goal, is your being goal. And your being goal is ways of being. So it would say, I am committed to being. So go ahead and write, I am committed to being. All right, and when we talk about ways of being are things like how I am going to be to reach that goal. So it would be consistent, driven, vulnerable, courageous. Let me see if I can grab mine. Let's see. Examples. Thankful, generous, available, present. I am committed to being joyful, fun, vulnerable, authentic, open, intimate. I am committed to being loving, intuitive, consistent. So those are your ways of being. So when you are reaching these goals, what do you have to be? Who do you have to be in order to reach them? It could be rigorous, it could be determined, it could be strong. So what's your ways of being? And you should be able to say, I am committed to being a certain way. And it's not being, so I know this is tough, but people want to typically say, I am committed to being strong when I wrestle. But take the when I wrestle out and just do, I am committed to being strong. I am committed to being determined. I am committed to being rigorous. I am committed to being consistent, whatever it is, just that one word. So it should only be one word, but a series of words, right? So not a sentence, but just I'm committed to being this and this and this and this and this. Okay, does anybody have any questions about that? You guys feel free to ask questions if you have questions. No, everyone understands that? Would anyone like to share their ways of being in order to reach their goals? Because it might help others.
I'm committed to being accepting, determined, confident, and resilient.
I love it. I love it. Anyone else?
I'm committed to being consistent, to being open, to be supported and clear in my boundaries.
Love it. Claire. Yep. Anyone else? Jim, Aaron, Erica, you guys want to share what you're committed to being?
Uh-huh.
Nope. That was Siri. She wants to share. All right. Okay. All right. Next one is your actions. So the steps, the action steps that you're committed to taking, the steps you will take to get there. Examples are, I am committed to being courageous and use my voice anytime something comes up for me I'm uncomfortable sharing. I am committed to discussing my weaknesses, having fun, dancing, singing, and be silly. I am committed to asking for feedback every week about what he is experiencing and evaluate how it improves our relationship. I am committed to pulling couples cards. I am committed to planning a date night. I am committed to, this is with my personal goal, being available to travel to my older sisters and help her pack and move when she's ready and needs a sister to cry with. I'm committed to calling her once a week and texting her 2 times a week. I'm committed to traveling to Florida, spending the last 2 weeks with my parents. I'm committed to spending the night at my younger sister's house and going to a swim meet. I'm committed to being present for those I love, committed to make them a priority over what I think is important, like my business. I'm committed to dancing and singing. I'm committed to accepting and asking for support from others when I need it. So those are just examples of what you're committed to doing in order to reach your goals. So they're the actionable steps of what you get to take. So like for me, it's pulling cards once a week. It's visiting within those 6 months, visiting my sister and going to a swim meet, helping my sister move, making sure that I get those 2 weeks with my parents in, using my voice when I feel like I'm not being heard. So what is it, the action steps of that you're committing to do to reach that goal? So it should be like specific, measurable steps. If you need help, reach out. All right, you guys ready for the next one? The next one is, this is important in my life because, and I love this one. So my example, this is important in my life because, and I have been very busy and consumed with my own life and growth for the last 4 years since my divorce and Josh died. Well, my family has supported me endless times in my times of need, and it's my turn to be present and available for them. So that's why it's important in my life for that goal that I set. So why is this important in your life? Could be something simple as I feel like this is the next step in my journey. This is important in my life because. All right. So this is important in my life because, and this one is really great. So I love this one. The prices I'm willing to pay to have it happen. You're back. Hello. So the prices you're willing to pay to have it happen would be things that you're willing to risk. So I'm willing to risk, and like for me, my personal goal, I'm willing to risk putting what I think needs to be done, like business and work and scarcity of time and money, to make those I love a priority and bring joy to their lives. I'm willing to give up my personal time to help the family I love because I want to give back. So whatever you're willing to risk. So what do you, everything has a price, right? So what are you willing to give up to make it happen? Is it time? Is it pride? Is it money? Is it risk looking silly? Risk not being accepted, feeling dumb? Risk stepping into a different version of me? Risk being, uncomfortable? Is it that you would risk your time? What else do I have? Worried about others' opinions, working nights. So what is it you're willing to risk to make it happen? It's always a risk. Working harder. Prices I'm willing to pay and what I'm willing to risk. If anybody needs any help on that, I am willing to support you. So if you want to talk through it or you have questions. When you guys are complete, I'd love to hear if you can just take yourself off mute and tell me what goal you are working on and what goal you set. And then obviously you can do later, whether it's professional or abundance or relationship or whatever goal you want. But I'd love to hear what one of your goals, the goal that you're working on. If you guys are open to sharing it.
Are you able to hear us now?
I can hear you.
Well, we're frozen, but we can't unfreeze and we don't know.
Oh, okay.
So we've been here the whole time. We're right
good.
now.
I'm glad to hear it. Good. Do you want to share a goal that you're working on?
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Right down.
didn't get to write one down.
You don't have to if you're not comfortable.
Just getting better in myself.
Okay. Self-improvement, right? Awesome. Anybody else want to share their goal they're working on? Is it a personal goal, relationship goal? You can share that if you'd like.
Actually created like a three-prong goal. So, but it's to have the healthiest, wealthiest, and most organized lifestyle of my life. And then I broke it down into three very specific pieces of how I'll attain each.
Love it. Awesome. All right. You guys are good with that. We are going to now create your contract. And those of you that have worked with me know exactly what that is. So what your contract is your statement of who you are, that when you start questioning yourself, when you start having self-doubt, when you're not sure if you can achieve your goal, you get to shift into this person. So this person is, I am a blank, blank, blank. And it would be woman, man, wrestler, entrepreneur, career person, athlete, leader. Mine is I am a powerful, loving, giving leader. So I am a blank, blank, blank. And then whatever you want to end it with. It could be woman, man, leader, hypnotist, athlete, golfer. I am a blank, 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 and then end it with your noun. And then the blank, blank, blank. Look at your ways of being that you wrote down and choose 3 of those that are super important for you to be to reach your goals. So it could be committed, it could be determined, it could be powerful, it could be vulnerable, it could be authentic, it could be consistent, it could be driven, it could be motivated. So 3 ways of being that you get to step into in order to reach your goals. I am a blank, 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 and then man, woman, leader, father, mother, whatever you want to call yourself. And when you are complete, I would love for you, please take yourself off mute and tell me who you are. I'm ready to hear it. And if you only can think of 2, it's okay. It's not like, it doesn't have to be 3. It's just 3 is a super powerful number. So we love 3. Sandra.
I am a healthy, wealthy, attractive being.
Yes, you are. I love it.
I am a motivated, adventurous, healthy golfer.
Yes, you are. Erica is a strong, wealthy, loving woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Joan, did you want to?
I am a loving, caring, powerful woman.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Annie, Jen, Erin?
I am a strong, confident, focused mindset coach.
Strong, confident, focused mindset coach. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Love it. Love it. All right. Erin, or Erin or Jim, do you want to hop on, or are you guys?
Yeah, I'm a confident, driven, powerful wrestler.
Yes, you are. Confident, driven, powerful wrestler. I love it. Jim, are you with us? All right, we'll hop on anytime. All right. Okay, so that is your contract that you can put on a Post-it note and put it on your mirror. And every time you look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself who you are. And then it's also important that you use it anytime you have self-doubt, you question yourself, shift back into that person. That is who you are. Okay. Typically, when I work with clients, I write affirmations with them, which many of you know. We don't have too much time because I do want to make sure that we get to the hypnosis part of this so we can solidify those goals. But go ahead and write a few affirmations of when you look at what you are committed to doing, maybe just write 2 big ones. And instead of committed, it is positive present tense of what you get to be. So like for me, one of my things was I am committed to being present for those I love and available to spend time with and help them when I see a need. So it would be, I am present with those that need me. So just like your positive present tense affirmations, just write 2 of them. You can do the rest later. I just want you to get practice doing those positive present tense of your affirmation statements. So it's kind of your goals, your ways of being.
Can you give us a couple more examples?
Sure. So let's see. I have, like, one of my actions is I am committed to being available and traveling to help my older sister pack and move when she's ready. So my affirmation statement for that would be, I am available for my older sister. It's just a little bit shorter so that you can say these affirmations daily. I mean, you'll have your goals in front of you, but it just helps to remind you. And then like I'm committed to calling her once a week and texting her 2 times a week is real specific. So my affirmation would be, I am committing to calling my sister on a consistent basis.
Okay.
And you can do that with all of your action steps. All right. So as you finish that up, just a little review. What we did, we decluttered your mind. We reviewed your accomplishments from 2024. We created a mental picture or vision of who you are when you reach your goals. And we're going to solidify that now in the subconscious. We set one of the goals of the 3 or 4, so you can work on the rest of them for 2025. We designed and wrote your contract, and we wrote a few affirmations. A book that I love is called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. I'll put it in the chat for you guys. I loved this book. I don't know if any of you have read it. I used to recommend it to my clients all the time and I kind of forgot. Sandra, you've read it? It is a really great book, similar to what I do, but it gives you a little formula of what to do every morning. It's like 10 minutes of, I forget the acronym, but it's 10 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of journaling, 10 minutes of stretching or yoga or exercise, 10 minutes of meditation or quiet, which would be self-hypnosis or meditation. And it's just this little routine that you do every single morning. It's incredibly powerful. So I wanted to mention that book. It's The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Guys.
I call that my ritual.
Your ritual. Yep, exactly. Yes. And then you can also do a vision board with your goals, which is fun to do. You can get magazines, you can print pictures, and now they have digital vision boards that you can, I think you could just Google it and how to make a digital vision board, and you pull pictures And you just create this really cool collage of digital pictures in your vision board, and you don't have to cut and paste and glue. So I want to encourage you to do that. It's on my to-do list, actually. Maybe this weekend I'll get to it when I clean up my Christmas. I still have a Christmas tree back there. That gets to be put away first, and then I can do vision boards. All right. Okay. Let's get ready to visualize our 2025 version of us and create and get our word of the year. I have picked a word of the year for the last, I would say maybe 4 or 5 years. And I find that when I'm in that relaxed hypnotic state, the word just comes to me. And if I try to think about it when I'm in this conscious mind, I can't think of a word for the life of me. So I'm going to get you into that relaxed hypnotic state. And then I will give you a few moments to choose your word of the year. And just know that whatever comes up for you is exactly what it is supposed to be. Your subconscious mind is very wise and very powerful. So just choose whatever it is and ask your higher self what your word for the year should be. If you guys are ready, go ahead and get yourself comfortable. You can either, put your head down like this or rest your head back on a chair or whatever you want to do. This will be about 15, 20 minutes. And in the meantime, I just remembered I'm going to see if I can get some music on here. All right. Go ahead and get yourself comfortable. You can move and adjust at any time. That's perfectly okay. Just make yourself comfortable. If it's too loud or too soft, please tell me. I don't want to be screaming in your ear, and I want you to be able to hear me so you're not straining. So if for some reason the music is too loud or you can't hear me, just go ahead and say, hey, I can't hear you very well. Let me get the volume here. All right. Share. Advanced. Share. Is that volume okay for all of you? Okay, awesome. All right, yep, let's go ahead and make yourself comfortable. You can start by closing your eyes and taking a deep breath, releasing all the tension in your body, and just letting go. Bring yourself to the moment, to this time right here and right now. Take another deep breath, letting go of anything that happened earlier today, letting go of anything that might happen later. Just allow yourself to let go. Feel the weight of your body on the chair, bed. Notice the temperature of the room. And for a moment, focus on and feel your breathing. The rise and the fall of your chest. As you inhale and exhale. As you just enjoy this process of letting go. A process that will allow you to achieve all the things you've been wanting in your life. Settling into that comfortable way, physically and mentally. Beginning to feel a gentle, relaxing, heavy feeling moving down over you, bringing you mental comfort. As you gently and naturally and easily begin to notice all of the muscles in your eyes and around your eyes, just relaxing. And relax your mouth now and allow your jaws to relax, feeling that space between your teeth. As As you hear my voice and the gentle music, find yourself moving through the levels of relaxation and go deeper and deeper. All your muscles loose and limp, so relaxed. And just imagine now a sunset. A beautiful sunset in front of you, one that fills you with a feeling of peace and contentment, a feeling of calm stillness within you. And you find you go deeper as the sun moves down through the sky. And the lower the sun drifts down, deeper, the more relaxed you become. And you experience this beautiful, brilliant sunset with each of your senses drifting to a place where nothing bothers you. Taking you further and further down and away as the sun slowly moves across the sky. Feeling that gentle rhythm of your body, rhythm of your breath, bringing you deeper as your mind begins to open, feeling lighter and lighter. As you see the golden colors of the sunset now cascading down, filling you with a wonderful, warm, calm feeling. Breathing in relaxation. You feel a warm breeze. You might hear the sounds of the waves or the birds. To your own private place as you drift deeper. And the sun begins to drift down now beyond the horizon. Almost set now as the colors are vibrant and calming, and the last rays of the sun disappear off the horizon. Very relaxed. As that beautiful, bright, brilliant night sky begins to unfold before you. The endless universe of possibility. You begin to feel that feeling of hope, making all things possible. As that feeling of success begins to fill you, knowing that you can reach any goal you've set. Anything that you thought was beyond your grasp. You begin to see the stars and the moon and the universe before you. You begin to feel a positive, optimistic energy. A feeling of being one with the universe, a feeling of being still. All of the possibilities before you in that big, bright, vast universe. It has been said that the universe is always speaking to us. Sometimes we just can't hear it because it's drowned out by the sound of our doubt or fear that maybe we want a better job, more success. Sometimes we tell these hopes to a friend and they want to help us, but simply it does not help us through it because of our own feelings of negativity and doubt. But today in this moment, you can realize that this energy and the light from the stars, they bring us hope. encouragement that we can change our thoughts. And by changing our thoughts, we change our energy. We change our lives. As we begin to move into abundance, success and happiness, joy and wealth, feeling the energy from the stars now. Begin to absorb into your body, into your heart center. Filling you with positivity and joy, determination and confidence. As we begin to energize and visualize your goals with 4 deep breaths, begin to breathe energy and life into your goals, into your visions, into your dreams. So take a deep breath in through your nose and release your breath into the picture, the vision of you reaching your goals. Breathing 1. Breathing in 2 and out. Breathing in 3 and out. And one last one, breathing in 4 and out. And slowly float into the future now. Take your goals, your dreams, your visions. As you float into the future, 6 months to a year from now. And float right down into that goal, that dream, that vision. The vision of you reaching your goals. And as you look into that vision with your own eyes, when you have achieved your goal, see the last thing that has happened for you to realize you've achieved that goal. See what you're seeing. Hear what you're hearing around you. Feel the feelings inside you as you reach your goal. And what you're saying to yourself. Notice who's around you. And what it feels like energetically as you accomplish that goal. And now, notice the action steps you've taken to get there. Notice your attitude, your beliefs, and what you truly value in life. The action steps you've taken to get there. Notice what you've learned about yourself along the way. Your ways of being. Notice the skills, the knowledge, the tools you learn to achieve this goal. And now notice tomorrow and the steps you take tomorrow to begin reaching that goal. And after tomorrow, the next step, as they build one upon the other, each day getting closer. And then bring yourself back into your present body, bringing with you that future visualization as you solidify it into that inner conscious. And so it is. Feeling yourself back in your body in this present moment, here and now at this time, one, beginning to feel some energy return from the soles of your feet up through your body, two, energizing and visualizing that goal. Three, feeling some movement, a little wiggling in your fingers, a little movement in your toes. Four, motivated, determined, as you say your contract to yourself, I am a... Yes, you are. And five, when you're ready, slowly and easily, as you accept your goals, reach your goals, and exceed your goals, opening your eyes slowly and easily, bringing yourself back to this present moment, here and now, feeling clear-headed, wide awake, and wonderful in every way. All right, welcome back. Does anyone have anything they want to share? No?
I was surprised about my word because I thought it would be more about like elevating or leveling up, and it was about investing. It was about what I'm putting into, and so that was really interesting and beautiful.
Good. And you know what? Thank you for sharing that word. I forgot to mention it. I missed it. I'm glad you chose it. Did anyone else choose their word? If not, you just get yourself back into that state when you fall asleep tonight and ask your higher self. Erica, that's so sweet. That's good. You saw those goals and I love it. That means it was emotional and real for you. Very good. Cool. All right. I did want to mention, and then I can answer questions or we can chat for a little bit if anybody wants to stay on for a bit, but I did record that for you. So I will send you all that recording of what I just did, the visualizing your goals, and you can replay it as many times as you'd like. And I also wanted to offer for you a free gift of the audio. I will send that all to you. Any questions, any comments? Anyone have anything they want to ask?
You really have helped. It's amazing if I think back a couple of years ago and over the years that we've worked together, and it's been an excellent foundation. 2024 was pretty good. It's hard to top that. They've helped me achieve, the tools to make all that happen. So it seems doable, and I appreciate that.
Well, thank you.
And we'll get together when I get back.
Sounds good. I'll look forward to it. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, and then you'll be all ready for season. Thank you for being here, Sandra. It was good to see you.
It was great to see you. Super helpful tonight. I just really appreciate you helping me gain that extra clarity and just move forward tonight. It was really helpful. I look forward to signing up for some sessions. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for being here, Erica. All right. Well, I will let you guys all go. I know it's late and it's almost time for bed. Thank you for being here. Love you all very much.